What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today is a bit of a big day for me because I've decided to switch from Android to iPhone. Now, it's a bit of a big day because I am a lifelong Android user, and making this decision was not one that I took lightly. So to do this, I decided to get a used iPhone that's affordable, has decent specs, and that has a few years of software support left. So I went on to Google, started doing a bit of research, and I landed on the iPhone 11. Now, I found this iPhone 11 from City, and let's get unboxing, see what the phone looks like, and we'll go through the setup of the phone, but we won't do an in-depth review of the phone until I've spent a bit of time with it, probably a week, and see how I'm enjoying it, how I'm getting on with the new operating system and the new environment. So to do that, let's head over to the desk. So I put the phone back in the original box that it came in when it was delivered to me. So I did that so that you can just get a feel of what the unboxing experience might be like if you do decide to pick up one of these from City. So it's quite a nice box. There is a bit of rattling because the phone is in a smaller box inside and there was no bubble wrap or anything like that. And I've just got a bit of text here. You've been expecting me. And yeah, so this is the box. Just open it, and this is some nice pamphlet here. Thank you for shopping with us. This is from City, and shout out to Alistair who prepared our order. We'll just put that there on the side, and they've got a little sticker here reminding us to rate them on Google. We'll throw that there as well. And here is the phone itself, which is in a much smaller box, as you can see. So I think to get to the phone, you just slide it down, and it seems like there's already some juice in there. And in classic Apple style, there is the classic hello text. Swipe up to unlock, so we'll just take it out of there. So let's just put that here, and this is the rest of the box. There was a bit of bubble wrap there just to protect the phone, and it seems like there's nothing else. These don't come with a charger. City do mention on their website that their phones do not come with a charger or anything else like that. So you will just be getting the phone. If you do decide to buy with them, remember to get yourself a charger that's compatible with the phone. So as this is an unboxing, here is the phone. From first impressions, I can see a few scuffs on the edge. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. Just a few scuffs right on that edge there. And going around the phone, just a few marks to show that this has been used before. We call these pre-loved, so you can see a bit of scuff marks, and on the display just a little bit of a hairline fracture or a scratch or whatever you want to call it there on the top. But besides that, the phone looks in good condition, but we'll get to see as well once we start setting up the phone what it's like. But you can see that the display is looking good. You've got power button there, SIM tray, your speaker, microphone, charging port there, which is a lightning port since this is an iPhone 11. You've got your volume buttons and the classic Apple switch here, silent switch, and the classic Apple silent switch on the left side. So this is what the phone is looking like from first impressions. I like it. It's got a bit of weight to it. The iPhone 11 comes in at 194 grams. So the display is a 6.1 inch liquid retina HD display with 1792 by 828 pixels and 326 pixels per inch. Now remember that this is an LCD display. Apple call it a liquid retina display. This is just an LCD display, but one of the best I've seen. Looks very, very good and gets to a max brightness of 625 nits. At the back here, you've got glass as well. And the frame is a 7000 series aluminum. Feels really good, feels very premium, smooth feel to the hand, and is IP68 rated, so that's dust and water resistant, up to 20 meters, up to 2 meters for 30 minutes rather. These iPhone 11s came in black, green, yellow, purple, product red, and white. So you can get them in a number of colors. When I went on Cellucity's website, I actually wanted a green one, but they only had the black one left, which is still fine, but I've always owned black phones and it feels a bit boring to get another one, but this is what was available on their website at the time. Now the iPhone 11 is running on the A13 Bionic chip, and this comes in a different number of variations. So you've got a 64 gig, 128 and 256 gig storage, all paired with 4 gigabytes of RAM. We will see how performance goes as I spend time with the phone and just get to see how the phone performs. But the A13 was a good chip. We will see later on in the review if this is still a good chip in 2025. In terms of cameras, it does come with a 12 megapixel and 12 megapixel ultra wide and wide cameras. The selfie camera as well is a 12 megapixel selfie camera, and we'll see as well with the review how that performs. In terms of battery, the iPhone 11 has a 3110 milliamp hour battery. Now, the iPhone 11 also supports wired and wireless charging. Wireless charging is also supported by any Qi wireless charger, and the wired charging is 20 watts or higher, so that will give you I think 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. So those are the features of the iPhone 11, but let's get to do a setup of the phone, a quick setup. So we're going to swipe up there, and as soon as you can see there, first of all, it's asking us to pick the language. So we're going to select English and then select your country. I think from the previous owner, you can see it's already picking up South Africa. So as it's setting up the language there, we'll just wait for a few minutes while it sets up the language. Appearance, so this is asking us how it wants us, the text and icons, to look on the iPhone. I think I am going to go with the default one. I really don't need the text to be medium or large, so we'll go with the default. So quick start, it's looking for nearby devices to set up. I don't want to set it up from any other device, so I'm going to go set up without a device and choose a network. So okay, so my Wi-Fi just actually disappeared. So let's go back there, set up. Okay, there's my network. So I'm just going to enter the password here. Okay, so just wait a bit while it's joining the network. So far, so good. The setup is going well so far, but I do know that with Android and iPhones, there's going to be a bit of differences in the way the phone runs, in the way Okay, so we do have Wi-Fi set up there, and so we're gonna wait for it to activate. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone, so we'll see how long this takes. I might just speed up this part of the video while we wait for the iPhone to activate. Okay, so it's activated data and privacy. We're just going to press continue. Set up your new iPhone, set up for myself. Okay, so let us do the Face ID setup. Okay, so I've seen this done in videos, so I'm just going to try and do the same and try and do it as quickly as possible. Okay, Face ID scan complete, and we'll press continue. This time it's asking me to move my head slowly. And that is complete. Face ID is now complete. So this is one of the features that you get on iPhone, and allows you to unlock your phone quickly and seamlessly. So it is asking me for a passcode as well as an extra layer of security. So for now, I'm just going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use anyway. I will change that later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've re-entered and just waiting for the phone to continue loading. Transfer your apps and data. I'm not going to be transferring anything, so it's asking me for my Apple ID. So let me just enter that and we'll continue with the video. So we are at the stage of the setup. Make this your new iPhone. So it's asking me if I want to transfer anything. So let's just see. Okay, so I would want it to download automatically, and then I will finish off. So we're going to turn off location services. Apple Pay, we'll set that up later. Skip Siri, will set it up later, and screen time as well, we'll set it up later. Analytics, I'm gonna click don't share at this point. I prefer the dark mode. There we go. Continue, and welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. So this is pretty much the experience that you would get, and there I'm getting my OTP, and this is basically kind of like a new iPhone. So let's jump into the settings here. I just want to check a few things regarding the phone. First off, let's check the battery life of the phone. Okay, the battery health of the iPhone. So we're quickly going to jump in there, and as you can see, the phone has a battery health of 76%. So these are some of the things you can expect when buying a used iPhone. You might want to grab a phone that has at least 80% battery health. Some companies that do sell used phones will guarantee a battery health of 80%. In this case, Cellucita did not guarantee based on the phone that I bought. So battery health is at 76. Let's just check the storage of the phone. iPhone storage, just gonna jump in there. So this is a 64 gig variant of the phone of the iPhone 11, and as you can see there, we've already used 12.67. That's mostly the operating system, as I have not loaded any apps, operating system and preloaded apps. So that's about 12.67 of the 64 gigs used. So I've got about 51 gigs left, which is going to be okay for me. I won't be using this for a lot of media or recording of videos and all that. So 64 gig might be okay, but if you are someone who's going to be taking a few photos for social media, you might consider the 128 or 256 gig variant. So that's pretty much it. I am set up and I will load up most of my apps, and the phone doesn't feel warm or doesn't seem to have heated up during the setup, so that's quite good. But as you can see, performance is quite good. So we jump into the camera settings, and then it asks me if it wants to use the location settings. I'm just going to say allow while using the app. Take a quick video, just going to press continue. So this is the camera there. Just going to pull that into the shot. Very quick. And as you know, iPhones really have good cameras, so that's very quick. No shutter lag or anything. Portrait mode is there and all that. So you can see jumping into clock right there, jumping into the wallet. I'm just going to say allow while using the app. This is just to demonstrate how well this phone is still performing. Contacts, there we go. So I haven't set up a lot of things on the phone, but jumping into apps, in and out of apps, looks really good. Performance seems like it's really good at the moment. Calendar there, So you do have splash screens, as all these apps are pretty much kind of new. But as you can see, performance looks really good. Jumping into mail, again, another splash screen with the initial setup. We'll set up all that, and I'm going to spend some time with this phone before I do the review, and I will let you guys know how the phone still holds up in 2025. And in terms of software, this phone is running iOS 17.7.1, so we are going to have to update this to the latest iOS version, which is iOS 18, and see how it holds up in terms of that. So that's been me, guys, setting up my new iPhone, well, kind of new iPhone 11, and I'm just going to dive deep into this new iPhone experience. This is going to be a different experience for me. I've been using Android for a while, so it's going to be nice and refreshing to use a different operating system, a different phone, and just see how it goes. So this is going to be my main phone from this day, and I'll do a review maybe in a week or two, and we'll see how the phone holds up in 2025. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing quite a few videos like this going forward, so hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Cheers.